You're listening to
Tipsy Book Reads.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Jess.
And we're tipsy. Too many books on my TBR. Yeah. This podcast is like a book club for the antisocial. We make a drink inspired by the book we read and talk crap about life and fictional characters. We really hope you listen and drink along.
Side effects of listening to this podcast may include reading vivaciously, extreme bouts of laughter, tipsiness from craft cocktails, talking shit about life and fictional characters. Listen at your own risk.
Just a warning, this podcast is explicit. We are all over 21 and there are spoilers. We warned ya. Hi, Jess.
Hey.
This is totally our first time recording this intro.
Yeah.
This isn't the second time.
Nope.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's fine.
So what book are we reading?
We're reading Morning Star by Pierce Brown.
Yay. Oh, man.
Yay.
You know,
I'm so glad.
I've never been so conflicted about being in a world.
Yeah,
Because,
that's
like,
fair.
I love being in these books, but I also hate it.
Yeah,
Like, I love the books, hate the world.
wild.
Mhm.
Damn.
Pierce Brown, your world's nuts.
It's insane.
Also,
Incredible.
low-key based on a lot of history, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
It's a jump scare, like how
Yeah.
real it is.
But that's what we're reading. We're reading chapters 1 through 33.
32.
32.
32.
Through 32. 32. All right.
32.
32.
Anyways, and yeah,
What you drinking?
we are drinking, they call it the snake bite.
See, this is why we had to do it again.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because we needed to redo this part.
Exactly. They called it the snake bite because it can animate a corpse. And this is based off of the shot that they zapped into our boy Reaper's heart. And then also all of the coffee they drink on the ship and Reaper's mom bringing in like 2 pots of coffee. So I made an espresso old fashioned.
They love their coffee. Me too.
And we love our whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
And in this book series, it just calls for whiskey.
It's just a whiskey. What did you say? 6 ways to drink whiskey?
Yeah. Yep. Or a million ways to drink whiskey. And apparently the afterlife doesn't have beer. It has whiskey. So cheers.
Cheers. Mmm.
It's so good.
Goes down real nice.
And we're going to be like,
Can't wait to not sleep tonight. That is really good, though.
yeah, that's
It's
good.
fantastic.
Yum, yum.
You know, espresso martinis who?
Seriously, get out of here.
Get out of here. Okay. What an insane freaking book, though.
Literally. Right off
I-
the bat. Like, holy moly.
And so we leave this world, last book, not knowing who's alive, who's dead,
What they're doing with Reap.
what they're doing with Reap. Victra, we didn't know, and well, you knew.
I was so right.
so proud of
I
you for
was
that.
right. I'm never right about that shit.
No, but that was amazing. You called it. So, anyways, we leave off being like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
And we come to, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, we pick up in a very dark spot. Literally.
Yeah, that was nuts. The first chapter, I feel like someone could teach a masterclass on how well that was written. I mean, everything from physical book-wise. I don't know if you saw this because I know you're audiobooking it. This is like how he wrote it out, where he's speaking out loud to his voice, but we're still not entirely sure whether it's actually his voice or if it's someone
someone's
torturing
voice.
him. And so it's so good. I mean, even to the are the voices mine? I laugh at the idea. I curse, I plot, kill, slaughter, gouge, and it like switches from italicized to not. It's
fascinating.
so freaking good and horrific.
I beg, I hallucinate, I bargain.
Mhm.
Wow.
I whimper.
Yeah. All of the descriptors and just homeboy has lost it. Understandably, he's literally been tortured to the point of going insane.
It was 6 months, right?
9, I think.
9? Even
I
worse.
think it was 9
Okay.
months.
Sorry,
But-
upside down.
No, that's okay. And the jackal, I would love to hear Pierce Brown talk more about his experience writing the jackal and how much research he had to do to get into the mind of someone like him, you know?
Yeah.
And like how that affects him also, because his character is
horrendous.
Yeah, it's absolutely
Heinous.
insane, but like so freaking good as far as like the writing of something so horrendous.
Yeah.
It's like so believable and so chaotic and insane.
I wonder, I don't really fully remember or understand the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath, but I wonder what the jackal would fall under.
Yeah.
Or if he's like another category
Level.
on his
Yeah.
own. Because he's crazy.
Yeah.
Like he legitimately raises Darrow from below where he was being held the whole freaking time onto this table where all of his allies were sitting at to like show them, and he's just sitting there like,
And he realizes that there was only a thin piece of wood between the rest of existence and him like eating dinner over top of him, basically.
Crazy.
And it's also so crazy how specific Darrow's punishment torture was compared to Victra's, and how they were basically polar opposites of each other, but so tailored to each of them as a person and what would break them.
Yeah.
And that's so fascinating.
Right.
And horrible, obviously, but just for the jackal to like know that and hone in on that and choose his torture based on that. Also, very clearly, trigger warnings.
Yes, all
war
the trigger warnings.
and all
Torture.
of the horrible things that go with that.
Yeah.
But
this is just not your series, and that's okay.
Yeah. But so
Cassius is there. AJ is there.
Yeah. Cassius, what do you think about Cassius?
I think last episode I talked about how I had a feeling they were going to give him a redemption arc.
Yeah.
So I think that he's going to get a redemption arc. I don't know how that's going to fall through the rest of this, like where we stopped. It's a little confusing how he's, I mean, we read up to a certain point, so we know he's like on death's door.
Right.
But we don't know. I think that bottom line, he isn't the jackal. And so seeing someone that he once cared about in such a state, any normal human with a heart of any size would also feel the way that Cassius did. That's kind of where I'm...
Yeah. And so it's interesting, he gave Darrow a cloak, right? And then there's been a few other sprinklings of humanity that it's showing that Cassius has. And when they got to this, where is it that Ragnar is from? Is it Earth? Antarctica?
No. Oh,
no, it's another planet.
I don't know.
Whatever. But wherever they are, Cassius buried people. And Darrow made a point to be like, that shows that he's still got humanity in him.
Right. I'm just looking at gender, age, tier, novels, children, parents, siblings, employers, occupations.
But where are you from? Okay.
So we don't know.
Arctic regions of various planets, it seems.
Freezing.
Yeah.
Freezing cold. Where were you going with that?
I was just about to ask you. What the was I talking about?
I don't know. We were still in torture. Okay. I have no clue. No clue.
I don't, yeah.
I can't wait to edit this and be like,
oh, I think I know.
oh, okay, I don't.
When they were there in the Arctic, Cassius buried his dead.
Oh, yes.
Like in the freeze. So he had to probably like chop through ice to, it was a lot of work. No easy feat for sure. And Darrow mentioned that shows that he still has humanity left in him.
Great point. Yeah. I smell an arc coming.
Yeah. Or at least a very repaid for a warm cloak type of thing.
Yeah. Kindness. Okay. Oh my gosh. So thank God Severo's alive. That's all I gotta say. And he's calling himself Aries. So I love Holiday and Trig.
Oh my God.
R.I.P.
Rip
Trig.
That didn't last long. Damn.
I knew it though. The
I
whole
know.
time I was like, one of them is gonna die.
For sure.
That was the setup the whole time.
Yeah. And then say what you said about the freaking Incredibles.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. So the whole time. So after like they're running and they know Darrow, Holiday, and Trig know that an underground something is coming, and Darrow's like, "Yeah, my Hellbringers!" Like,
yeah, like I can hear something
them,
that
but nobody
Cassius
else
can't.
Yes.
Like they don't know the sound of this.
And all I can think is Underminer from The Incredibles at the very end of the
Just
first
like
one.
with the
And that's how I pictured it. And like the Underminer on the
yeah, that's so funny. That's hilarious.
Anyways, that's how I pictured it.
I love it. And now that's how I'm going to picture
You're
it.
so welcome.
And then Cassius hops up. I mean,
Darrow.
Severo hops up with his freaking like mohawk helm and all these tattoos.
He's the
and his
Underminer.
wolf, yeah, and his wolf cloaks. And
He's alive, bitches.
yeah.
He is just the comic relief that we need in our lives.
Oh my God.
He's disgusting.
Oh my God, though, what can you never get rid of or
Oh
whatever?
I literally.
So the
such a
fact that
boy
that's their
book.
code phrase is so funny. And then who was it that was like nut to butt?
Oh yeah.
Was it Trig? Who was it?
I don't know, but that's still something that
It's like stuck in my brain.
as funny and disgusting as that is, we say that for groomsmen.
yeah. It's so
Makes
funny.
someone laugh. But oh my gosh, it's fantastic. I'm so glad he's still alive in the Howlers.
Yes.
Some of the Howlers.
Yes. And obviously, like, a lot of the Howlers are now sons.
Yeah.
And
Quite a bit of the people that we thought might be dead were alive.
yeah.
So they also got Victor out, which was the whole reason Trig died.
Yeah.
A life for a life. I have never wanted someone to die more than I want AJA. I won't even say her real name.
Aja's a bitch.
I can't stand her. I cannot stand her.
She's crazy.
She's awful. She's just as bad as the jackal.
Yeah, in different ways, but for sure. Yeah. I don't know. Severo Albarca.
Listen, he had a heart to heart and a punch to punch. With
He did.
Darrow.
It was building to it. The sexual
needed
tension
to.
there was palpable.
It was. They needed to either bang it out or punch it out.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah. But prior to that, holy moly, the guy being a son.
Harmony? No. Rip Harmony. I knew that I was going to write. I didn't take notes as well as I did last time, mostly because I was reading this as I could. I didn't have time to just sit down and read this go around. Oh my God, it's on the top of my freaking tongue though.
But so yeah, they go in for this mission, and Severo is very much attempting to fill the big shoes of his father, Fitchner, and also of Darrow. And there's a little bit of a power struggle there because obviously Darrow is like the head of this revolution, but at the same time, basically for almost the last year, Severo has been heading it up, and he has taken over the helm of Ares. But at the same time, Darrow and Severo are just very different people, and Severo I don't think is meant to lead in that way.
Not at all, yeah.
But also he doesn't. I don't know. He's trying his best, but he's very rash and he's very violent. And I love when Darrow talks about
Quicksilver.
Thank you. I love when Darrow talks about the darkness having changed him and how 9 months ago he would have done the same things that Severo had done, but he's like, I have kind of been stripped of that rashness now, and he's had a lot of time to sit and think and be tortured, literally. But a lot of people's questions prior were like his mom's big question was, okay, but then what happens? Like we have this war and then what? And that was not really something he had thought about. He was very much like short-sighted in that. So,
well, I also think that there were people above him and now there's not.
Yeah. That could have or should have
decisions.
been thinking about that,
Yeah.
even if they weren't.
Agreed.
Which they weren't really. But then it comes to them to start thinking about those choices. And it's not something that Severo had thought of. He was caught up in the war and the brutality of it. And, you know, Darrow sat back and looked at what Severo was doing and went back to what Lauren had taught him of death begets death begets death. And how he's like, that's exactly what's happening. Everyone's just killing each other.
Yeah.
And this is not any better.
No, and there are so many times throughout that where that's just proven once again, even when we pick up with Mustang and she's points out a ship and she's like, oh, so-and-so is on that ship and they taught me watercolors. And it's just exactly to that point of like, everybody is killing everybody, period. Doesn't matter who it is or what, this is only leading to death.
Yeah.
I love, though, that this is a constant thread of a topic through this series of, you know, the logistics of war and the reality of what that means and how that means so much death. And at the end, what is it all for?
Yeah, the end game and the morality of it all.
The morality. And even when Mustang and Darrow talk it out, and he's like, you have to understand that this is death. Your view of not wanting death, like, is not going to happen. And she's like, I understand that now. Like, her main goal of peace, and even when Victra or whoever it was like, or maybe it doesn't matter. Someone was like, oh, well, you were giving up. And she's like, I was not giving up. I was talking truce. And they were like, that's giving up. And so it's interesting, like, I guess even the perspective that other people have for different ways to like end something, like like where Mustang was like, well, this is me coming to a truce. They're like, no, what does that have to do?
Exactly,
like,
because
do anything.
She saw it as like for the greater good of like saving the people of Mars, but in the long run of it, like not actually being a long-term fix at all.
Can I say something funny?
Yeah.
So there's how do I say this? There's this like thing every year. It's Banned Book Week. All us readers know this. But there's this thing called Break the Tape, and it's where this specific organization encourages students to like wrap their books and stuff in caution tape, and it's supposed to be like a way to stand up against it. But anyways, I was writing an email about it, and instead of break the tape, I wrote break the chains 3 times.
That's
thankfully
fair.
It was just to my boss, and she laughed so hard at it. And like, thankfully we are in, you know, the bookish community, but in reality, you know, break the chains.
Yeah.
Chains.
Yeah. Break the chains.
So
Break the chains. I love that, actually. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. But yeah, break the chains, break the tape, all the things. So also another thing is the fact that the Jackal publicly Darrow.
Offed Darrow.
Or
But
so
it
they
wasn't-
thought. So everyone thought.
How insane is that? Another level of just manipulation and control to the son of Ares, of everyone.
To try to quell the...
Yes, because they were like, oh, then now they can't say that he's a whatever. They took control of the narrative and put out their own propaganda, right?
And they hung him as a gold.
As a gold. Yes. Yeah. And so his own family mourned his death.
And so did Mustang.
And then
Everyone there was Severo. And he was like, I would feel it.
I would feel if you died.
Dead. Same. Well, don't die.
I mean, don't die either, but like, you know
but
what I mean?
Yeah.
Besties.
And he was like,
besties for the resties.
Fuck that. We're going to get my boy.
I'm just destroying this mic stand today, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But I thought that was incredible.
Yeah. He never gave up.
He didn't.
And if he did give up, Darrow would have been lost.
Yeah.
Because the jackal only had him on loan, which, by the way, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And so he would have just been sent one to another until they killed him.
Yeah.
Without even knowing.
Dang.
Okay, speaking of his family, how sweet was the scene with Ragnar and Uncle Severo?
Oh my gosh.
And just how precious that they treated his family.
Yes, obsessed.
It was so sweet.
And they all just became family.
They all just became family. It's a found family.
This
is why we like this book.
Yeah. Yes, I love that so much.
That was so
Dang.
sweet.
And then the Severo versus Ragnar, like, they're just teasing each other, and the candy bar thing was so funny. And Severo was like, I'm a terrorist warlord. You can't take my candy bar. And he's like, munch, munch, munch.
It's so good. I can see it perfectly.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And he just, like, throws him.
Oh, there's so many candy bars in this book.
Yeah, it
Lots of
makes me want a
chocolate.
candy bar.
Yeah. It does. Anywho, I just absolutely adored that situation and the family being by his side when he woke up and how accepting they were
And
of
Uncle
him.
Nero's alive.
Nero, we knew it.
Dude, Mama knew it.
Mama knew it. She's like everybody.
She's like, please, Nero, you can't kill him that easily.
Yeah.
Please.
Fell down a stairs. Bullshit. Where's the body?
Literally, no body, no crime.
No body, no crime. Ugh. Anyways, that's probably a good point to do a little pause and a little recoup and come back.
Yep.
So we'll be right back.
We're back.
We're back.
So, last thing about the whole family thing,
Mhm.
I absolutely loved when Dancer was trying to talk to him and fill him in, debrief him, all the things. And he said, tomorrow, the war can have me again. Tonight, I belong to my family.
We love a boundary.
Yes. And I was like, yes,
That was
you be with your family.
Yeah.
You deserve that.
does. Okay. He was by himself for 9 months.
Being tortured in his literal hell. And he thought the jackal had his family.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah.
When Severo picked them up pronto.
Severo took care of his.
He did. I love Severo.
love
He
Severo.
was struggling as a leader, and I'm really glad Darrow's back in charge.
Thank God.
Oh my God.
Although
But
now they're
I love
stranded
Severo.
on a effing planet. with-
Antarctica or whatever. Yeah, but I love their relationship, and I think that it just surpasses all of this hard shit, you know? Like, they really did just have to punch it out. And I love when Quicksilver was like, okay, first of all, Quicksilver is a son, which is why he was
Fantastic.
the founding son, basically. He funded all of this. He was like, Darrow boy, I bought your eyes. Like, please.
You belong to me.
No, legit. And he was like, when you go out of here, there's a retinal scanner. Your eyes will work because I fucking paid for them. Yeah. So, but when he was talking to Severo about, like, he was just putting him in his place, right? And Darrow was like, I really should, like, take up for my bestie, but at the same time, he needs to hear this. And, like,
you know what?
it's better that this guy's doing it rather than me. So I'm just going to let this happen.
That's so fair. That's so
Yeah.
fair. Ugh.
But it's true. It needed to happen. And
Mhm.
now all is right. And then they go back to the Howlers and they're like, Howler 1, Howler 2, we're good to go.
Anybody question? Any
questions? Any questions?
Any questions?
Yeah,
Good.
because Severo was being a dick. He was
was
blocking
being a
his
dick.
comms and stuff.
That
and
was
then,
nuts.
yeah.
Especially in a situation like that. And he blocked for the entire time.
Yeah, that was wild. Severo, my dude, he deserved to be punched.
Mhm.
And then Mustang being like totally shell shocked when like because she thought he was dead.
Can you imagine?
And she still was like
Can you
not sure.
imagine fighting someone literally
Trying to
death,
chop their head off.
almost kills him, and then he takes his helmet off, and it's the love of your life that was
That you
dead
thought that you literally
for
watched
9
die.
months. I can't even imagine.
I can't imagine what was going through her mind. And then she thought it was a trick. She's like, take it off. Take it off. Like, take off your face.
It's awful. Oh, my heart. It's so bad. But then The whole family stayed together.
Yes.
though.
Oh my
so
gosh. The Telemanuses.
yes, and they took him. They had so many captives, but Darrow was right. He was like, we can't leave them behind. They have to be with us. This is crazy. So
Yeah, because Severo was about to just shoot Daxo, and he's like, bro, hold on. Just stop shooting everybody. Drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie.
Chill out.
Stop murdering people.
Literally, that's he was just not. He had no strategy. It was just kill,
Yeah.
kill, destroy.
And Darrow was like, this is not fixing anything.
No, and then I mean, Darrow's strategy was literally to shoot everyone out of the ship, and just
literally
cross the
hope
fingers.
for the best. Hold hands, everybody.
Tie everyone up.
Yeah, but
I can't believe. So Cassius was in that room. Mustang was in that room, and they were about to talk peace and truce.
and Quicksilver was
Quicksilver,
there.
and everything came to a head. But literally, as they're walking through, the entire time, Darrow was like, "There's something wrong.
Yeah.
There's something wrong. This is a trap. Listen to me. This is a trap." And then,
And then he finds Mateo. And Mateo is like, or he's like, I know that guy. Don't kill him.
don't kill him. And they had to fight over
And
that.
they're like, how the fuck do you know this guy? What do you mean? And then it's Quicksilver's husband.
That's so sweet. And Quicksilver was like, "My husband taught you everything you know." Oh no.
Literally, though. And I'm so glad they found Mateo first, because that really showed Darrow that
Something.
Quicksilver wasn't lying too. You
Oh,
know,
me too.
he was able to be like, no, for real, this guy's speaking the truth. And Severo was like, bro, he's fooling you. What do you mean?
Yeah.
He's like, no, legitimately. So that was just a wild situation altogether.
Full circle.
Yeah.
I love that. Full circle all the way from book 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Mustang and Darrow.
Yeah.
Thank God Mustang's back.
Oh my gosh, I knew it was gonna happen. It was just a matter of time.
But also cute. But also I just feel like his plans are better executed with her.
Oh yeah,
because
because
she's
he's
so
so
smart.
yeah, and she helps him think more clearly, and I don't know, they just work.
Yeah,
as far as being in charge together.
They can even read each other's minds
Yeah.
essentially.
And when Darrow's a little too rash, she settles him down, and when she's a little too political, he balances that out too. And it's just
2 peas in a pod.
yeah, it's good.
It's fantastic. I mean, I love that after, the ship explodes and a whole bunch of chapters go through, and we're like, oh, did she make it out? We know she made it out, but how? You know?
Yeah.
And then she just shows up in the hangar.
Yeah, it's
Just I can just picture her just badass, deadpan, right?
no, literally
the-
just.
Yep.
And he's like, "What? What are you doing here? I'm gonna have to literally fly through you. Get out of my way."
Fly-
She's like, "You're literally an idiot. I'm going with you. You're stupid, bro."
You're so dumb right now. If you think I thought you were dead, me and everyone else saw you
She's
die
like-
on TV.
Yeah, and the Pax is fine, and we have your whole crew of the Pax, and that other guy, O'Neill or Oriole or what the fuck his name is alive.
Yeah.
And stop being dumb.
Stop being dumb.
Let's go. And he's like, Ragnar betrayed me.
Let me go pout. And Ragnar was correct.
Yeah. And Ragnar said, what do friends do? Not push each other off a ledge. They jump with. We got to jump with each other, my dude.
Yeah, what
Let's
are we
go.
wearing?
Yeah.
I
love it.
Just everything about that was well done. And I loved when, obviously we knew he was going to be like, come on, get on the ship.
Yep.
And Victra's giving the lowdown. I fully expected her to start flirting just because of how that was written. I'm glad that it didn't end that way, but it was just I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
And then when he told her and she was like, am I on a private line? That was beautiful. Am I on speakerphone? Take me off.
Yep.
And then Darrow just stares at Mustang the whole time while she's like basically telling her she's telling Darrow that like she's gonna betray you, like blah blah, and he's just looking at Mustang like, yep,
literally. Mm-hmm. Nice talk.
Yeah, sure, I'll kill her if need be. No,
you've already had that chance.
You've already had the chance and you didn't.
But okay, going back a little bit, can we talk about the Howler initiation? Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'm not even surprised, but disgusting.
No, not at all.
I literally had to skip a little bit. There was one point where I was like, I cannot read this.
Oh my god, but freaking
Holiday?
My girl was born to be a howler.
Mm-hmm.
She just like grabbed that snake
and then
she's like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, and then and Darrow being like, what the fuck?
What is going on? First of all, I can only imagine their trauma and like the PTSD and like they were, yikes. But then once they realized what was going on, they're like, whoa.
Yeah, that was a really bad move on Severo's part.
Yeah, that was shitty. But then once it clicked and they were like,
thankfully.
Oh, yeah. No, literally because they could have killed someone.
Yeah.
Like,
that could have been really bad.
They should have got more of a warning for sure. But, and then them just like puking. Victra and Darrow being like, this is disgusting. Let me just puke out my guts. And it just his description of being so drunk off the shot and him being like, Severo, swing. Oh, wait. I think that's me. And they're just all howling. And
who comes in? Is it Uncle Nero?
Yeah, Nero's like, what are you doing? Just imagine.
Official howler business.
Literally. It's so unserious in the best way because Nero's like this 40-year-old man and he's like, I cannot be bothered by this shit. And then there's a bunch of 20-year-olds. Half of them are naked. They're eating a bowl of cockroaches and they're just running in circles, taking shots and howling at each other. And half of them stink like dirty ball sack. And the other half is literally soapy, fresh out of the shower. And they're just like, have these wolf pelts and scream. It's so funny. Bad. And then Severo's like, very serious occult business. It is so culty. It's so funny. It's culty. So funny. And he's like, this is our handbook. You must study it. However, for now, take our vows and eat these snakes.
That was nuts.
Yeah,
literally.
That was so crazy, but so unserious and hilarious. And I would expect nothing less from Severo at the same time. And then they get their wolf cloaks.
Yeah. The wolf cloaks. That's all Victor wanted.
Yeah,
she just wanted the wolf cloak.
Yeah. I also love all of that and how they got recarved by Mickey and all of the
Mickey
things.
was bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Mickey.
But yeah, I just had to talk about that because that was amazing.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. So they escape.
Yeah.
And kind of, sort of, someone is following them. And Mustang is like, what is that? What is that? What is that? And whoever's piloting was like, it's fine. It's just another whatever. And they're like, they don't go that fast. And then,
what do you know?
That description of the pilot getting blown in half, basically. Yeah.
There was several of the... oh, my God.
Pierce. That was too descriptive.
Yeah, there were a few times with the gore that I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, that was very...
That was bad.
That was intense.
That was rated R.
Yeah.
That was rough to read. Can't wait to dream about that.
Oh, no. Yucky. Yucky.
But that was insane.
And then with the gravity and then Mustang just, like, using the force to, like, get down into the pilot's seat. Yeah. That was crazy.
That was crazy. And Ragnar, though, and he just laughing his head off, running. And then we find out later he just is shooting off whatever they're called, like basically cannons.
Yeah, off the side of a ship and like spaceship into. Yeah, that's crazy. I love it.
Mustang is just like, I love you. Like, you're the best thing ever. Rip.
Yeah. Aw.
Okay, so they somehow survived. Those monsters sound horrible. And eating both of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Also, the cannibals could have lived without that.
Well,
Hate
it's
cannibals.
like the jackal's bestie.
You know. Oh my god. You know me and cannibalism. Like I can't.
Yeah.
Can't.
I kind of forgot that about the jackal.
I did too. I think I purposely forgot.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then whoa, they like tried to eat his head. I'm like skip.
Yeah. Yikes.
But anyways, ouch, that was horrible. I loved them just following Cassius and Aja throughout, like, you know, tracking them down.
Yeah.
When it came to the decision of going after them, though, I was literally screaming at the book, being like, don't do it.
Someone's gonna die.
Someone's gonna die.
No way you're all making out of this alive.
Out of everyone, Pierce Brown has such a gift of being like, here is our only way out. And then killing them off.
Yeah.
And having to figure out a way.
Because for Ragnar to die, they're literally in his homeland.
Yeah.
Their whole plan was banking on him.
Mm-hmm.
And he had sent scouts ahead, and he was coming back to tell his people the truth and all of those things. And then he goes and kills him. Come on, Pierce Brown. I mean, it's fantastic, but like, damn.
Yeah, it's fantastic writing. And the fact that he can come back from that is so telling of his talent, because I feel like a lot of authors will try and do that. And mind you, I'm not an author, so I shouldn't even really be speaking on this. But they try to do that, and then it falls flat.
Yeah.
Like, to fix it. This, however, it makes sense. Like,
It's so good.
it's so
There's like so many climaxes within the climax, and it's incredible. So I think the sister is going to be a big key part of this.
Oh, and she's the silent something?
Yeah.
She's described as the silent, and she really is, like, she doesn't say a word.
Yeah.
Just Sifri? Yeah, go sit on the pot.
Yep.
Oh, man. Yikes. So, let's talk about freaking AJA and how she's still probably not dead. How is she not dead?
Homegirl's a cat.
She is actually.
She's got 9 lives. How many have we gone through? At least 3, right?
Like, and what's fascinating was watching that fight through Darrow's eyes and seeing how he was like, I know what's coming next, because we were trained by the same person.
Mm-hmm. But then, like, him wanting to be able to intervene on behalf of, because he's with Ragnar and with Mustang, who he would probably die for either, and him knowing Aja's next steps, but them not knowing her next steps, and him not being able to do anything about that, you know?
Awful.
They have to just play it out. And not Aja catching the arrow. Who shot the arrow?
Mustang.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She's great. How? That's the whole point. I was like, I'm sorry. You're still like
Human.
a being, though. Like, how are you faster than an arrow? Are you not? Like, I don't understand that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a little weird. But wow, the Griffins showing up with the sister, beautiful. They're reunited right before he dies. I was so devastated he died. I loved him so much.
I know.
I can't believe that he killed him off. I will never forgive you, Pierce Brown. We have to have words because I'm pissed about this.
Yeah. He was just good through and through.
He reminds
Like a
me
good
so much
soul.
of Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, he is good. That's really sad. And
out for
the mom's a bitch. And Ragnar's like,
Knew it. He was going to kill her.
my mom, she's got to go.
The switch of languages so that his sister couldn't. That was
Yeah, incredible.
and Mustang and them just looking at each other and Holiday being like, "Whoa." But Darrow knows his friend so well. He knew he was keeping something from him.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So where do we think this is going to play off?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. There's not that much book left and so much needs to happen.
I don't want it to end.
I know. This stresses me out.
What are we doing after this book?
I don't know. I don't know.
We might need a hiatus.
Yeah.
Not actually, but like to think about starting something else.
Yeah. Just read the rest of it.
I mean, do we dare?
I don't know. That's a problem for not
Next
right
week.
now because I have no predictions. I have
no
zero
fucking clue
I
what's
have
going on.
zero clue what's going to happen.
No.
I don't even want to try to dabble in predictions because I think that Cassius is going to get a redemption arc. But other than that, I have no idea.
Either Mustang and Darrow are going to end up together or Mustang's going to die. Either or.
Yeah.
And then
Could totally be either. Damn.
I can't I don't trust him.
No.
Like he just so easily kills off people
that we love.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
And what is going to come after this? What world are they going to build?
I don't know.
Because it sucks.
Because as of this point, none of them know. No one knows.
Nobody's going to know.
So I am very curious because that's everyone's big question is, okay, all of this war and then what? What for? That's the burning question. Someone's got to figure it out. So, yeah.
I feel like I just need to sit in this a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's just so much pressure.
There is so much
They're
pressure.
like in their 20s. That's a lot of weight on their shoulders.
That's insane. That's insane. Just making sure that all my notes. Oh yeah, there was one really like sweet moment, and it was right when they were about to take off from the hangar to go towards Ragnar's before Mustang shows up, and he just has like a few minutes to spare, and so he's like sitting and just eating chocolate, and it's just this like really precious moment of peace.
Oh yeah, and him talking about the way that EO would just make candy last.
Yeah, and he just devours it.
Yeah.
I thought that was wonderful, and right before then, the description of time passing was well done too, writing wise, of how he was like, it's 5 hours from this, 4 hours from this, 3 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And that was really well done. I thought that was fantastic. I also heard from someone that he is what's the word I'm looking for? Like when he's writing a scene that's really cold, he freezes himself so that he can describe.
Like a method actor?
Yeah, like a method actor, but a method writer.
Interesting.
So like when he's writing the scenes about how freezing they were in the water, like he'll literally freeze himself.
Interesting.
So he can describe it.
Is that really true?
I don't know. That's what I heard.
Is that true?
I don't know.
That's fascinating.
And then let's see what other. I have 100 blue tabs. Blue tabs means good quotes. The whole scene of Ragnar and oh no, sorry. This one is how do you say his name? Kavax?
Yeah.
Kavax. And
Telemanus.
yes, when he was like trapped or whatever, and they were talking back and forth with Darrow and Ragnar.
Yes.
And how they were talking about trusting Mustang, and that whole part. It's on page 150. I won't read the whole thing. That was beautifully said too, because it was just the describing between EO and her.
Yeah.
Oh, also when Reaper was talking about someone dying, And he says, I know death well enough to hear it gather its breath.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So beautifully
Oh my
said.
gosh.
I think that was in the scene where they were finding the truce happening and trying to take what's his face.
Yep. Right when everyone was staring at each other, like Mustang and Cassius and them, and everyone was just kind of like all staring.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. Also, Darrow basically building his army of all of the people there by showing them who he was and basically being like, I don't know, just their use
That was
of
amazing.
like the TV and how he was talking about this was always the HC was always something that was used as a distraction, and now they're taking it over and using it for, to basically build his army, and just how they're showing like his carving and Eo's death and everything, and then him coming out and just being like, let's take back what's ours. Like, we've built this. Let's fucking go.
I am going to read this quote.
Okay.
Suffering isn't real to them. War isn't real. It's just a 3-letter word for other people that they see in a digital newsfeed. Just a stream of uncomfortable images that they skip past. A whole business of weapons and arms and ships and hierarchies they don't even notice. All to shield these fools from a true agony a true agony of what it means to be human. Soon they'll know.
How relatable is that?
It's scary. Very scary. Yeah.
Yep.
Just to piggyback off what you're saying of using the HCs as something good. And this is the truth of it.
Dang. Yep.
Oh, how the vultures flock to the mighty to eat the carcass left in their wake.
Oh, there's so many good quotes.
So many good.
Just turn to any page and there's going to be
Literally.
something so damn quotable.
I know. And it beats inside of me this terrible hope as I know that the end has begun and I am fully awake.
Oh, yes.
Break the chains.
And then his army just like, and he's like, that's Eo's heartbeat. Oh my gosh.
It's
so
so
good.
beautiful. It's so beautiful. I just feel like his writing in itself like could be its own episode.
Oh, for sure.
So beautiful.
Own episodes.
Maybe we just need to do a mini-sodes. We keep saying
Probably.
that, but I just feel like we might need to.
I know. There's just so much. We could talk forever.
We could talk forever. Okie dokie. Well, next week is 33 through the end.
Yeah. Let's see
Not
where
next
this
week.
goes. Some point in this month.
It's so, listen, I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize because I didn't post the episode
You know what?
for
It is
Golden
what it
Sun
is.
Part 2 on time. It should have been posted September 27th.
You know what? We make our own rules, and it is what it is.
This will come out on the book fair.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully you guys all came to the book fair, which is October 11th at 11:30 a.m. At 3 Odd Guys Brewing in Longwood. It is their other location, so please make sure you have the right address in your GPS.
Yeah.
So that will come out on the 11th. And then, crazy enough, if we follow proper timeline, the next episode will be
BookCon weekend.
BookCon weekend. So that's
Romantasy.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All
Well,
right.
with that,
Stay tipsy.
bye.